Well, the bus just dropped us off.
Middle of nowhere.
We have no clue where we are.
But it's beautiful.
Where are we? There's not too much around us. And now, without service, we gotta figure out where our guys are.
Tom and Danny, I hope you find us.
I know. It's cold. A little cold here. As you can see, just a little cold.
Can't capture it.
We've been here for a long time. John Mark just realized how pretty it is.
At least 10 minutes.
We've been munching on this candy.
We've been downing it.
Pretty good. They're supposed to be cars. They look like little sharks.
Beep, 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 beep. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
This feels like an odd spot.
Decided to walk. The van found us. They found us. Hi, hi.
We're duckies. I'm done humiliating myself.
Hey, babe.
Just woke up.
You just woke up?
Yeah.
Norway!
Anna's missing the view. Anyways, we're in Norway.
We're in Norway?
Way up north.
Yes.
Got our coats on, got our hats,
Where'd you get your coat, John Mark?
borrowed it.
We've been dragging around our coats all over the world, and he just borrowed one.
Rookie mistake.
The team here is just riding all through Norway. They've been in vans like the whole time they were here and riding from town to town all up the coast of Norway, preaching the gospel, seeing people get saved and healed and touched by the love of God. And it's really amazing. And I mean, not a bad view and really colorful houses. Right there. That's David. He's launching his drone. Oh. Yes, I am so pumped for this end. More than ever.
Why are you more pumped for the sun than ever?
Because you just are with like the LT long-termers and you get to see like the work that they're doing and how God is moving, and you just see the need for more workers.
This is our second to last flight. Well,
We're getting nostalgic.
we're wrapping up this trip
Almost done.
pretty quick. So we all get to sit together, which is happy times.
Great time.
John Mark finally got a window seat.
Finally gets a window seat. We're gonna go to Amsterdam, check out our neighbors over there. Our neighbors outreach team.
Yeah.
So how is your life forever different after this trip?
Well, definitely saw a lot more culture and a lot more of the nations. So realizing God's heart and God's ways are way bigger than just
Midwest America.
Small town white America. I already knew that though. I already knew God's heart was way bigger. Just kidding. I didn't really know anything. The first time I had pad thai was like 4 years ago.
Wow.
Did you know I didn't even know what Indian food was? I thought that was Native American for the longest time.
Maybe you shouldn't admit that on camera.
No, that's going in the vlog.
When people would say Indian food, I didn't realize there was like curry and stuff like that. I thought it was like Native American.
So
In all honesty, I have tons of hope
Yes.
for the way that the YWAM, or the way that the teams are working, and the way God's moving amongst the workers in the nations, and even seeing the nations. I have so much hope that there's tons of possibility. Okay. We haven't even started the flight, and the chips are already starting to crunch. I'm in the middle. I'm already feeling it. It's gonna be a long flight.
Big laugh.
Hey, David and Hannah, look at this spot we found. And Hannah's like, you know, that's like a big chain. Like, we have those in California. I didn't tell the team.
Walk it up. Queen's house, hanging out. We're
Wanted to see if she was home.
by the flag up top. I don't know if you can see. I think she's home, right?
She's home.
Yeah, see, she'll take a selfie with us for our Instagram.
So I'm sitting in the room where in 2009 I visited Sarah and Taylor on the first Fire and Fragrance outreach team. I was headed to Zambia with my first job with Bright Hope, and I stopped in for a day to see Sarah and her YWAM team, and they prayed for me in this room right here, and they shared these things that they heard God saying all about traveling all over the world, having no anxiety when I traveled. And now looking back, this is 9 years later, and like what they shared was spot on. I'm living it right now, like literally on this trip. But if I remember, I think like this was the spot the team was praying for me, and I felt God's presence so strong. I was like, guys, I need to sit down. I sat down, they were all circling around praying for me. The first time I was up here, it really was about an invitation to fully surrender to God's plan. And tonight I just feel excited and even more gripped to just say, God, if you could take hold of a life, what could you do in a generation? How do you want to express your heart and your emotions, your power to a generation to transform a city like this? And I just feel like, gosh, I want to give you that. Everything, God, my time, my energy, my talents, my life, my everything, that you would look on my generation and say, okay, John Mark, he will let me express my love to the world through him, and he won't hold anything back. And that's the kind of man I want to be, and the kind of surrender I want to have, the kind of relationship I want to have with Jesus. It's 3:40 in the morning.
What?
I'm vlogging. It's 3:40 in the morning.
Oh.
We all shared the luxurious triple room at the airport in Gatwick. One last flight.
Oh.
Except two for me.
This is it. Okay.
Wait, are we doing? Wait, hold on.
No, we're both gonna record,
the same thing.
and then you're gonna record walking away
Oh,
your
yeah,
way,
yeah.
and I'm walking away my way.
So, saying goodbye. Goodbye, John Mark.
David and Hannah, bye.
Bye.
Love you, bro. It's been
Love
such
you
a fun trip.
Best
Have
third-
fun going through that little terminal.
Best third wheel ever.
See you
John
guys.
Mark, see, bro.
Hi. So sad.
Love those guys. Gosh, that was fun.
Sorry, Kiana, we're keeping you waiting.
That marks the end of a very epic
What a crazy month.
Apparently I wasn't supposed to go through that door.
We gotta find Carousel 4. And then we gotta get out of here. If I have to stand in one more airport,